आज के लेक्चर में हम लोग क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे बेसिक काइनेमेटिकल इक्वेशन के एंड दैट टू विच कंटेन्स डिफरेंशिएशन एंड इंटीग्रेशन, राइट। मतलब कैलकुलस पार्ट वाले क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने वाले हैं। तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या दिया है, देखो। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन वाज आस्क्ड इन पीएमटी 2000 एग्जामिनेशन, दैट इज मेडिकल नीट, यू कैन कंसिडर नीट। Motion of a particle is given as S is equal to 3t cube plus 7t square plus 14t plus 8 meter. The value of acceleration. Now see, here displacement is given. If you differentiate the displacement, you will get the velocity, and once you differentiate the velocity you will get the acceleration. So two times differentiation of displacement will give you acceleration. So first we'll find the velocity. Velocity is written as v is equal to d by dt of 3t cube plus 7t square plus 14t plus 8. Derivative of 3t cube is 3 into t cube 3t square plus 7 into 2t plus 14 is equal to, अच्छा ये इतना है, this is the velocity. Now I want to find the acceleration. So acceleration is dv by dt. So d by dt of 9t square plus 14t plus 14, right? So derivative of 9t square is 9 into 2t. Derivative of 14t is 14. Derivative of 14 is 0. So acceleration is equal to 18t plus 14. Now it is asked to find the acceleration at t is equal to 1 second. If we put t is equal to 1 in the acceleration formula, we'll get 18 into 1 plus 14. 18 plus 14 will be 32. So 32 meter per second square means option B is a correct one. Right? Chalo, moving toward the next question. Question number 2. If the velocity of a particle is v is equal to at plus bt square, where a and b are constant, then find the distance traveled between 1 second and 2 seconds. This question was asked in NEET 2016 examination. Recently पूछा था 4-5 साल पहले. Now अभी देखो यहाँ पर उसने क्या दिया है, velocity. Now if velocity is given and if displacement is asked, then how to find displacement? By doing the integration. What is the formula? That is delta x is equal to integration of v with respect to t from t1 to t2. तो x final minus x initial is equal to integration. v क्या दिया है? at plus bt square with respect to t from t is equal to 1 to 2. This is a definite integration. So integration of at will be at square by 2. Integration of bt square will be bt cube by 3 from the time 1 to 2. Now put the limit. Limit will be a by 2 2 square plus b by 3 into 2 cube minus a by 2 into 1 square plus b by 3 into 1 square. Now we solve this. This two will get cancelled out. This will be 2a plus this equal to 8 by 3b minus a by 2 minus b by 3. So this will equal 2a minus a by 2. This will be 3 by 2a. 8 by 3 minus b by 3, that will be 7b by 3. So this is the displacement covered by the particle between t is equal to 1 second to t is equal to 3. 3 by 2a, 7b by 3. Option B is a correct one. And a easy question, right? Chalo, moving toward the next question. Two cars P and Q start from a point at the same time in a straight line and their positions are represented by. Now see, position of car P is given as at plus bt square and position of car Q is given as ft minus t square. At what time do the cars have same velocity? Now it is asked to find the time at which both car is having same velocity, that is Vp is equal to Vq. First do one thing. From xp find the velocity Vp, from xq find the velocity Vq, right? How to find velocity from displacement? Just by differentiating the equation. So this is the homework for you. You solve this. It is a easier question. And again, see, such a type of questions are asked in NEET examination. Next question. The relation between time t and x, distance x, is given as ax square plus bx is equal to t, where a and b are constant, the acceleration is. Now here x is given and t is given, right? And x भी quadratic form में दिया है यहाँ पर. तो in that case how to solve? So this is little bit tough question. You can say this is a moderate question, huh? Asked in AIEEE 2005 examination. Now see here, a and b are the constant. A does not represent acceleration. A represent a constant. Now do one thing, differentiate both the side with respect to t. Differentiate with respect to t. So a is a constant. What is the derivative of x square? Derivative of x square will be 2x square dx by dt. No, 2x dx by dt. Right? Okay. Now, what is the derivative? Now, this is what is the derivative of x? That will be dx by dt, because we don't know exact value of x. That's why we are putting it as the dx by dt, and derivative of t will be equal to 1. Dt by dt is equal to 1. Right? So, see, this is equal to 2ax into dx by dt is velocity v, plus b dx by dt is velocity v is equal to 1. Now what we'll do, again we will differentiate this equation with respect to t, differentiate with respect to t. So 2a is a constant. See, d by dt of x into v plus b is a constant, dv by dt is equal to derivative of constant, that is 1, will be equal to 0. Now observe here that the derivative of x into v, we need to find derivative of x into v. x भी variable है, v भी variable है. How to find derivative? Use the product formula here, that is 2a into u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u, that is dx by dt, plus b into dv by dt is equal to 0. So 2 into a into x. What is dv by dt? Rate of change of velocity with respect to time is acceleration. Let's say I'm putting acceleration as capital A, plus v into dx by dt is v is equal to minus b capital A. राइट? अच्छा, इसको लेफ्ट में रखो, राइट में लेके जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. दिस इज प्लस b एंड कैपिटल A इज इक्वल टू 0. Now multiply this 2a. So 2ax capital A plus 2av square plus b capital A is equal to 0. तो अगर हम लोग कैपिटल A यहाँ पर कॉमन लेंगे तो ये क्या आएगा? 2ax plus b is equal to minus 2av square. तो capital A, that is acceleration, is equal to minus 2av square divided by 2ax plus b. So this is the value of acceleration, minus 2av square. अच्छा, ओके ओके, ऐसा ऑप्शन नहीं. अच्छा, एक काम करेंगे, सी, ओके ओके, आंसर मिला हमें. इस इक्वेशन का यूज करेंगे हम लोग. क्या है देखो हमारे पास इक्वेशन, दैट इज 2axv प्लस bv इज इक्वल टू 1 है ना. तो डू वन थिंग, टेक v एज अ कॉमन. सो 2ax प्लस b इज इक्वल टू क्या है? 1 है. सो ये 2ax प्लस b इज इक्वल टू क्या आएगा? 1 बाई v. सो पुट दिस हियर. तो अभी क्या मिलेगा देखो, a acceleration is equal to minus 2av square divided by 1 by v, so which is equal to minus 2av cube. This is the answer, minus 2av cube. Minus 2av cube means option C is a correct one, right? Now if you are 11th student, then you will feel difficult while you will face a lot of difficulties while solving this question. But if you are 12th standard student, then there should not be any problem while solving the question. Chalo, moving toward the next question, question number 4. Now see, this question has been asked 2 times in different examination. This was asked in AIEEE 2007. Velocity v is given as v naught plus gt plus ft square. Now it is given that its position is x is equal to 0 and t is equal to 0. Then its displacement after time t is equal to 1 is. How to find time? How to find displacement if velocity is given? Just use the formula delta x is equal to integration of v with respect to t. And now this is a very easy question. Consider this as a homework to you. Just integrate v naught plus gt plus f t square na. Okay. See again the same question repeated in JEE Main 17 March 2021. इसी साल पूछा गया था क्वेश्चन है मार्च मंथ में, राइट. सेम क्वेश्चन रिपीट हुआ है देखो. Next, question number 7. For a particle displacement, time relation is given as t is equal to x plus 3. क्या दिया यहाँ पर आपको? t is equal to x plus 3 है. It's a displacement when, okay, it is asked that it's a displacement when its velocity is 0. अच्छा पहले हमें पता होना चाहिए कि डिस्प्लेसमेंट का फॉर्मूला क्या है. तो डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या आएगा? t minus 3 आएगा. लेट्स से दिस इक्वेशन नंबर 1. Now do one thing. क्या पूछा है? Its displacement when its velocity is 0. First find the time at which its velocity is 0. Now first find the velocity at a particular time. V is equal to dx by dt. V is equal to d by dt of t minus 3. So derivative of t is 1 and derivative of 3 is a constant, so it is 0. So V is equal to 1. Now see, in any situation, velocity can't be 0. In any scenario, velocity can't be 0. तो हमारे पास टाइम ही नहीं आएगा. टाइम नहीं आएगा मतलब x भी नहीं आएगा. x नहीं आएगा मतलब none of these is a correct one, right? अगर वेलोसिटी, अच्छा और एक सेम टाइप का क्वेश्चन इस कैटेगरी के आपको बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन मिलेंगे इस शीट के अंदर. और एक क्वेश्चन मैं डिटेल में सॉल्व करके दिखाता हूँ. A particle moves along a straight line OX. Straight line means distance is equal to displacement. At a time t second, the distance x of the particle from O is given by x is equal to 40 plus 12t minus t cube. How long would the particle travel before coming to rest? तो पार्टिकल कितना ट्रैवल करेगा बिफोर कमिंग टू रेस्ट. बिफोर कमिंग टू रेस्ट इसका मीनिंग क्या है? Its meaning is the final velocity of the particle will be 0. To find the time at which particle velocity is 0. So for that purpose we must know the equation of velocity. V can be written as d by dt of x. x कितना दिया है? 40 plus 12t minus t cube. तो derivative of 40 is 0, derivative of 12t is 12, derivative of t cube is 3t square. So V is equal to 12 minus 3t square. Now equate these to 0 because we know that final velocity is 0. So 12 is equal to 3t square. So t can be written as 2 seconds. So at t is equal to 2 seconds, velocity is 0. Now find the distance covered by the particle in 2 seconds. So x covered in 2 seconds is equal to 40 plus 12 into 2 minus 2 cube. So this will be 40 plus 24 minus 8. So 40 plus 24 will be 64 minus 8. 64 minus 8 will be 56 meter. So option C is a correct one, right? So question number 6, 7 and question number 8 nearly both are same question, right? Chalo. Moving toward the next. The motion of a particle along a straight line is described by the equation x is equal to 8 plus 12t minus t cube, where x is in meter and t is in second. The retardation of the particle when its velocity becomes 0 is. See, क्या दिया आप लोगों को? आपको x दिया है. x क्या है? 8 plus 12t minus t cube. उसने बोला है कि find the retardation और acceleration when velocity is 0. तो आपको सबसे पहले वेलोसिटी फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. एक बार वेलोसिटी फाइंड किया तो पुट दैट वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू 0. नाउ एक बार 0 पुट किया तो आपको यहाँ पर टाइम मिलेगा. नाउ जो भी आपको टाइम मिला है आप लोग क्या करो? फाइंड द एक्सेलरेशन एंड पुट द टाइम हियर एंड फाइंड द एक्सेलरेशन, राइट? एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टाइम यू विल गेट द आंसर. तो x से वेलोसिटी निकालो, put equate velocity to 0, find the time and put that time in the formula of acceleration. तो उसके लिए आपको acceleration भी find करना पड़ेगा. तो question number 7, 8, 9, also question number 10, all are similar. The position of a particle as a function of time is given by this. When the particle attains zero acceleration, then its velocity is. तो अभी आपको x दिया है, तो अभी बोला कि zero acceleration, तो first find velocity, for then find acceleration. Now equate this acceleration to equal to zero. You will get a particular time. Put this time in the formula of velocity. You will get the velocity. Right? Okay. Moving toward the next question. Again, this is also same question. See, the position x of a particle respect to x is equal to 9t square minus t cube. What will be the position of this particle when it achieves maximum speed? See, to solve this question, we must know the concept of maxima and minima from differentiation, right? So maximum minimum पता भी नहीं है तो do not take tension. Just do one thing. Remember at maximum speed dv by dt is equal to 0 put करो. That is acceleration is equal to 0. Directly he want to say that find the position when acceleration is 0. Next. This is little bit different, little bit tough question. A particle moves a distance x in time t according to equation x is equal to t plus 5 raised to minus 1. The acceleration of the particle is. So just differentiate this equation. So v is equal to dx by dt. If you differentiate this equation, you will get, see, this is minus 1 into t plus 5 raised to minus 1, that will be minus 2. This is the velocity equation. Now differentiate velocity equation, you will get the acceleration. So dv by dt a is equal to minus 1 into minus 2 into t plus 5 raised to minus 3. So acceleration is equal to 2 into t plus 5 raised to minus 3. This is the acceleration. Now it is asked to find the relation between acceleration and velocity or distance. How to find? See, we can do one thing here. Take square how to find how to find how to relate both the equations. uh, so see, from this equation we can write velocity is directly proportional to t plus 5 raised to power minus 2 now. So take square root of this t plus 5 raised to minus 1. Now do one thing, take cube of this. So v to the power 3 by 2 is directly proportional to t plus 5 raised to power minus 3. Now if you put here, you will get a is directly proportional to v to the power 3 by 2. v to the power 3 by 2 means option A is a correct one. तो एक बार हमें एक्सेलरेशन वेलोसिटी मिला ना, तो थोड़ा सा फार्मूला को एडजस्ट करना है, आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा. चलो, again this is a good question asked in NEET PMT 2005 examination, right? The displacement of a particle varies with time as x is equal to a e to the power minus alpha t. This is a very good question, and at the same time very easy question, e to the power beta t. The velocity of the particle. First find the velocity. So derivative a is a constant, derivative of e to the power minus alpha t is e to the power minus alpha t into minus alpha, and derivative of e to the power beta t is e to the power beta t into beta. This is the value of velocity. Again rewrite the equation. V is equal to b beta e to the power beta t minus a alpha e to the power minus alpha t. Now observe one thing, as time increases, value of this function increases. Value of this function increases because it is an exponential function. And as time increases, the value of this function decreases because it is an exponential decreasing function. So we have two values. One value is continuously increasing, one value is continuously decreasing, and subtraction of these two will always increase. So result velocity will always increase. So the velocity go on increasing with the time. So option D is a correct one. Any doubt? Next, a particle located at x is equal to 0 at time t is equal to 0 start moving along the positive x direction with a velocity v that varies as the displacement of the particle varies with time as. See, v is given as v directly proportional to x and it is asked to find the displacement of the particle. So see, let's say v is equal to constant proportionality constant k into under root of x. I want to find displacement. How to find displacement from velocity? We know, see, v can be written as dx by dt is equal to k root x. Now separate the variable. We can take root x here left side dx is equal to k with respect to t. If you take integrate on the both side, सी 1/√x का इंटीग्रेशन. अच्छा, x को हम लोग ऐसे लिख सकते हैं क्या -1/2 with respect to x is equal to k का इंटीग्रेशन will be kt. You can write c also, but there is no need to write c here. X to the power -1/2 plus 1 divided by -1/2 plus 1 is equal to kt. So this is equal to -1/2 plus 1. This is equal to 1/2. So 2 root x is equal to kt means we can write root x is directly proportional to time means x is directly proportional to t to the power 1/2. So option D is a correct one. Right? Moving toward the next question. An object moving with a speed 6.25 means this is the initial speed is deaccelerated at a rate which is given by dv by dt is equal to -2.5 root v. The time taken by the object to come to rest means final velocity is given as 0 would be. So it is asked to find the time. Just do one thing. See here, what is changing? Velocity from 6.25 to 0. Just separate the variable 1 by root v with respect to v is equal to -2.5 with respect to t. Just take integration on both the side. See, on the right side time is changing and on left side velocity is changing. So at t is equal to time is changing from t is equal to 0 to t is equal to t. At the same time initial velocity is 6.25 and final velocity is 0. Solve this, put the limit and you will get the answer. Right? Question number 14 and 15 both are similar type of question. Now this is little bit different one. The position coordinate of a particle moving in a 3D coordinate system is given by. See, this is the x position, this is a y position, this is a z position. The speed of particle is. So whenever multiple coordinates of a particle are given now, just do one thing, write the position vector. How to write position vector? That is r vector is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap, right? So r vector is equal to a value of x is a cos omega t I cap plus y is a sin omega t j cap plus z is a omega t k cap, right? Now they are asking the speed means they are asking the magnitude. So just do one thing, find the velocity vector. So velocity vector is written as dr by dt. So see, a is a constant. What is the derivative of cos? Derivative of cos will be minus sine omega t into omega. So omega into sine omega t I cap. Derivative of sine omega t is omega into cos of omega t j cap. And derivative of a omega t will be a omega k cap. So velocity vector is equal to minus a omega sine of omega t I cap plus a omega cos of omega t j cap plus a omega k cap. ये है velocity vector. Now it is asked to find the speed means magnitude of velocity. How to find magnitude of velocity? See, v is equal to under root of this minus a omega sine of omega t का square plus a omega cos of omega t का square plus a omega का square। तो ये क्या आ जाएगा फिर v इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट ऑफ, हाँ ये क्या होगा ए स्क्वेयर ओमेगा स्क्वेयर। अच्छा यहाँ से अगर ए स्क्वेयर ओमेगा स्क्वेयर कॉमन ले लूँ तो साइन स्क्वेयर ओमेगा टी प्लस कॉस स्क्वेयर ओमेगा टी होगा प्लस ए स्क्वेयर ओमेगा स्क्वेयर। व्हाट इज साइन स्क्वेयर प्लस कॉस स्क्वेयर? दैट विल बी इक्वल टू 1। सो दिस इज अंडर रूट ए स्क्वेयर ओमेगा स्क्वेयर प्लस a square omega square which is equal to under root of 2a square omega square which is equal to a omega root 2. So a omega root 2 is the answer, that is root 2 a omega means option A is a correct one. ये यहाँ का सबसे टफ क्वेश्चन लगा मुझे इस पूरे शीट में से। Next, the position of vector of a particle changes with the time. Again, see, same category question. A position vector is given as 15t square I cap plus 4 minus 20t square j cap. Find the magnitude of acceleration at t is equal to 1. Just do one thing, find differentiate once, you will get the velocity. Now differentiate again, you will get the acceleration and put the value of time in this equation. आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा। Next, a particle is moving with a speed v is equal to b root x. Calculate the speed of the particle at time t is equal to t second. Now, how to find speed of the particle? See, equation is given, velocity equation is given in the form of displacement, but it is asked to find the velocity at time t is equal to t. मतलब एक पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन पे जाने के बाद पूछा गया है कि वेलोसिटी बोलो कितना है वहां पर, एंड वेलोसिटी एंड टाइम का आपको इक्वेशन दिया नहीं है। ये भी अगेन अच्छा क्वेश्चन है। दिस इज टी इज इक्वल टू टाउ। हाँ, ये भी अगेन अच्छा क्वेश्चन है क्योंकि आपको इक्वेशन वेलोसिटी डिस्प्लेसमेंट का दिया है, पूछा है वेलोसिटी एट अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम। तो सबसे पहले आपको वेलोसिटी टाइम का इक्वेशन निकालना पड़ेगा। तो वेलोसिटी टाइम का इक्वेशन कैसे आएगा, देखो इसको ही सॉल्व करेंगे। तो v को मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ, dx बाई डी टी इज इक्वल टू बी रूट एक्स। सेपरेट दी वेरिएबल, तो ये आएगा 1 बाय रूट एक्स डी एक्स बाई डी टी। नाउ dx is equal to b dt. Now integrate on both the side. What is the integration of 1 by root x? Just अभी सॉल्व किया था देखो हम लोगों ने, that will be 2 root x is equal to bt, right? तो ये आ जाएगा रूट x इज इक्वल टू बी टी डिवाइडेड बाई 2। अगर स्क्वेयर करोगे दोनों साइड तो x इज इक्वल टू बी स्क्वेयर बाई 4 टी स्क्वेयर आ जाएगा। दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 1। तो यू हैव दैट इज डिस्प्लेसमेंट एंड टाइम इक्वेशन, x इज इक्वल टू बी स्क्वेयर बाई 4 टी स्क्वेयर। अभी एक्स टी आ गया ना, एक्स टी आ गया तो इसको डिफरेंशिएट करोगे तो तुम्हें क्या मिलेगा, वेलोसिटी मिलेगा। v इज इक्वल टू डी एक्स बाई डी टी। तो v इज इक्वल टू क्या आएगा, देखो d बाई डी टी ऑफ x, x क्या है b स्क्वेयर बाई 4 टी स्क्वेयर। नाउ टेक b स्क्वेयर बाई 4 एज अ कांस्टेंट, तो v इज इक्वल टू b स्क्वेयर बाई 4, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ t स्क्वेयर विल बी 2t, तो 2 विल गेट कैंसल आउट, दिस विल बी इक्वल टू b स्क्वेयर t डिवाइडेड बाई 2। तो b स्क्वेयर t बाई 2 मीन्स ऑप्शन बी इज अ करेक्ट वन। आगे समझ में कैसे किया हम लोगों ने, थोड़ा सा अलग कैटेगरी का क्वेश्चन है, दिया एक था पूछा एक था, दोनों के बीच में लिंक लगाना है हमें, राइट? नाउ आई थिंक दिस इज द लास्ट क्वेश्चन। An object of mass 3 kilogram is at rest, means initial velocity 0. Now a force F vector is equal to 6t square I cap plus 4t j cap is applied on the object, then velocity of object. Find the velocity of object at t is equal to 3 seconds. Now again it is an easy question. See, force is given. We can find the acceleration vector. Acceleration vector is equal to force vector by mass. तो फोर्स वेक्टर इज 6t स्क्वेयर आई कैप प्लस 4t j कैप डिवाइड बाय मास इज इक्वल टू 3। तो एक्सेलरेशन वेक्टर इज इक्वल टू 3t square I cap plus 4 by 3 t j cap. This is the value of acceleration here. But it is asked to find the velocity now. Then how to find velocity here? First check whether we can use the kinematical equations or not. What is the condition to use kinematical equation? Acceleration should be constant. But here acceleration is 3t square plus 4 by 3t. Now means acceleration depends upon time. So we can't use kinematical equation. So how to solve? Simply it is asked to find the velocity. Now simply make use of basic definition, that is delta v can be written as integration of a with respect to t. T is equal to 0 to t is equal to 3. So this is equal to integration of 3t square I cap plus 4 by 3 t j cap. Now what is the integration of 3t square? That is 3t cube by 3 I cap plus 4 by 3 t square by 2 j cap. So this is equal to t cube I cap plus 2 by 3 t square j cap. Now put the value of time here. What is time? Time is equal to 3 seconds. So delta v vector at t is equal to 3 is equal to 3 cube is 27 I cap plus this 2 by 3 into 3 square. 3 will get cancelled out. So 3 into 2 will be 6 j cap. So 27 I cap plus 6 j cap. 27 I cap. अरे एक भी नहीं है. Why is it so? Is there any mistake? क्या गलत किया हम लोगों ने? क्या गलत किया? देखो 3t cube by 3. 3 will get cancel out. t is equal to 3. 3 का क्यूब 27 ही आएगा ना? हाँ, कुछ तो गलत किया है हम लोगों ने. लेट मी चेक. t is equal to 3 दिया है उन्होंने. 1 minute. 6t square I cap plus 4t j cap. अरे ये 6 by 3 is equal to 2 होगा ना. यहाँ पर एक्सेलरेशन ही गलत निकाला हम लोगों ने. 2t square I cap, right? So this is wait. अच्छा, do one thing. You solve this on your own. Acceleration और division मैंने 6 by 3 को 3 लिखा था. 6 by 3 तो 2 आएगा ना. तो ये 2 है यहाँ पर. तो इसको सॉल्व करो, तुम्हें आंसर मिल जाएगा. राइट? आई थिंक दिस इज द लास्ट क्वेश्चन. तो देखो यहाँ तक ये थर्ड वीडियो बेसिक काइनेमेटिकल इक्वेशन का, जिसके अंदर हम लोगों ने स्टॉपिंग डिस्टेंस कवर किया, हाउ टू यूज बेसिक काइनेमेटिकल इक्वेशन. उसके बाद हम लोगों ने कवर किया वर्टिकल मोशन, दैट इज मोशन अंडर ग्रेविटी. एंड आज के लेक्चर में वी हैव कवर्ड मेजर पार्ट ऑफ द कैलकुलस, कि हाउ टू यूज इफेक्टिवली डिफरेंशिएशन एंड इंटीग्रेशन इन काइनेमेटिक्स. इसके बाद का जो लेक्चर होगा उसमें हम लोग एक ग्राफ का लेक्चर रखेंगे और उसके बाद सारा का सारा प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन. राइट? चलो फिर बस करते हैं आज के लिए. थैंक यू एवरीवन.